Imagine the Vatican, which is right in the middle of Rome and is a beautiful piece of art, architecture, and religion. It is a separate, sovereign entity that millions of people around the world see as a sign of their faith. But what if I told you that there are mysteries, scandals, and secrets hidden behind its beautiful exterior? Hold on tight, because we're going to explore the less-known parts of Vatican City to find out about its secrets, ranging from ancient prophecies to unimaginable scandals. Are you ready to quench your thirst for knowledge? Let's start our trip. Picture this. The quiet hallways of Vatican City, which is usually a place of worship, are full of rumors of scandal. Think of it as WikiLeaks with a bit of drama from heaven. This time, it's not Julian Assange in charge, but people who work at one of the oldest faith groups in the world. Welcome to Vatileaks, a real-life political story that takes place inside the famous walls of Vatican City. If Dan Brown had chosen to write a follow-up to his book, this one would be it. The only difference is that it's not fiction. Starting in 2012, a TV show called The Untouchables shows the first signs of this storm that is about to happen. The world can see documents that show there was corruption, bad management of funds, and power battles within the organization. Soon after, His Holiness, The Secret Papers of Benedict XVI, a book with a title as grand as its contents, becomes the most important thing. The author might be John Grisham because of how well the plot includes tension, conflict, and moral doubt. The story reveals a lot of things, from contract prices that were too high and cost the Holy See millions of dollars to death threats against Pope Benedict. The story gets more complicated when it turns out that gay clergy members are being blackmailed. You couldn't make this stuff up. It would make a great movie. The Vatican reacts in the only way it knows how, by saying that these shocking news stories are just rumors. But when two aides are found guilty, it's harder to say that these leaks were exaggerated and gratuitous. What should we think about Vatileaks? Is it a look into the bad side of a place that millions of people revere? Or is it all just fake news that the tabloids exaggerate? It's like finding out about a controversial plot twist in the middle of your favorite TV show. It makes you question everything you thought you knew. No matter how true the leaks are, they make us think about the disturbing things that can happen in the shadows of power, whether it's divine or political. Vatileaks shows us that even the safest castles can be broken into in a world where information is valuable. It's like finding a secret level in a video game, but this level makes you think about faith, morality, and the very institutions we depend on for moral direction. Think of the best treasure hunt ever. But instead of a pirate ship and a faraway island, think of the Vatican archives, which are a maze-like underground system full of documents, treaties, and long-kept secrets. Every turn feels like it could lead to the discovery of another secret piece of information, like you're in a Dan Brown thriller. Then you find evidence of alien life interacting with ancient civilizations. This is such a shocking discovery that it could change the course of history. Bring in the dramatic music, the plot gets more complicated. This is where Russian professor Genro Ludwig comes in. He seems like the Indiana Jones of the academic world. His words say that he has found something in the archives that could shake people's entire understanding of the past. He says he found papers that explain how alien life affected almost every important ancient civilization, from the Egyptians who built the pyramids to the Mayans who were crazy about astronomy. Take a moment to really understand that. It's not just social or architectural factors that play a role. Professor Ludwig is adamant that these recently discovered papers even talk about weapons that are a lot like the nuclear arsenal we have now. Imagine that people had weapons a long time ago that were so strong they could melt the walls of Babylon. Finding out that your grandfather was a secret agent with the power to kill is like finding out that you thought he was just good at checkers. We had to stop, though, because there isn't any solid evidence. Professor Ludwig didn't really take copies of these strange documents with him when he left the Vatican Library. Is this just a crazy thought experiment? Or could this be a sneak peek at a reality that's been kept secret because it's so amazing? Picture it as a complicated puzzle. You found a piece that could either finish the picture or completely mess it up, but you can't decide where to put it. It's both exciting and frustrating, a cliffhanger that makes you think about what might have happened and what might have been. Whether these claims are the stuff of legends or a piece of shocking reality we still don't fully understand, one thing is certain. The story is so interesting that it doesn't need any made-up details to make it more interesting. Indeed, my friends, that is the allure of a mystery that keeps people interested. What do you think? Are we the only ones in this huge universe? Or should we think that our ancestors had neighbors, just not the kind that lived next door? Think about finding a treasure chest that you had forgotten about in your attic. It's tightly closed, and you can't wait to take a look inside. When you finally open it, you find a sealed envelope with the words, "Read at your own risk," written on it. Inside are some trinkets and family heirlooms. This is how the secrets of Fatima are. They are like 3 envelopes that the world has been carefully and slowly opening one by one. Let's begin. The year is 1917, and the setting is a cute rural area of Portugal. Think of Lucia Santos, her cousins Jacinta and Francisco, and you playing in the fields and taking care of sheep. They say that the Virgin Mary will visit them one day. Imagine what would happen if the make-believe games you played as a child suddenly became shockingly real, and everyone started to notice them. That is exactly the storm these 3 kids are standing in. It is said that the Virgin Mary doesn't just stop by once, she does it more than once, leaving the children with 3 secrets or prophecies that they must keep hidden like chapters in a scary mystery novel. 2 of them are eventually found out, but the 3rd, the secret is kept so well that even a Hollywood screenwriter would want to be a part of it. The Vatican didn't finally tell the world about this 3rd secret until 2000. It has something to do with the 1981 attempt to kill Pope John Paul II. Imagine a plot twist that is so shocking that it makes you think of the end of a big movie. The catch is that not everyone is sure we've heard the whole story. Take a look. Would you tell everyone at once if you knew a secret that could change the way millions or even billions of people saw the world? A lot of doubters think that the Vatican might still be hiding something. Some say it could include predictions about what will happen in the world or in the church. What's going on here then? Are the Fatima secrets a message from God, a look into the future, or a carefully put-together story? When you finish a thrilling book and find that the last chapter is missing, you can't help but wonder what happened next. Even though the Vatican has given its view, there is still a lot of room for guessing, just like the night sky. Nobody knows if they should believe or not, but the story makes you think, question, and explore. The secrets of Fatima continue to captivate us, like that mysterious envelope in the attic. They make us think about what's possible and look beyond what we can see. People are still very interested in and guessing about the Vatican, which is a very small but very powerful state. From supposed visions of the end of the world to records from aliens, it's like a treasure chest full of mysteries waiting to be found. We haven't even begun to scratch the surface. What do you think? Are these stories taken out of their proper context, or does the Vatican really not want us to know these things? Don't just think about it. Join the conversation. Leave a comment below, share this post, and don't forget to subscribe for more content that will open your eyes. Let's keep looking for the truth together, one new clue at a time.